And here we go. Hold on a sec. I thought I set it to capture the cursor, because I noticed I didn't have that last time. And apparently in this game sometimes I have to point and stuff, and I would like you to see that. So anyways. Oh, there we go. That's good. Let's go. Chapter 2, Marisa's Aesthetic. An explosion at Aente, a brazen theft, a missing pot. Is Marisa the culprit? A second case will certainly not be easy nor normal. Oh boy, do we have to defend Marisa? That's gonna be... It's gonna be a doozy. Alright, let's go. First, throat clear. Gensokyo, a strange land where dreams and fantasy mingle with reality. Can I not press space for this? Enter something? Just click? The events that occur here are strange as well, not to mention those who reside here. Just clicking, okay. When humans are confronted with a reality such as this, they have a very useful phrase to describe it. You can't do anything about it. A new incident has happened in that sort of world. Oh boy. Sakuya. Come along quietly, Marisa-kiri-sama. What's the big idea? You're under arrest for larceny. Huh? You're being charged... oh, voice crack. You're being charged with the theft of the pot belonging to Miss Seren Gyakuten from Aente. What are you talking about? I didn't steal no stupid pot. Of course, that's what all criminals say. I even read lines like that in the detective novels I borrowed from Lady Patchouli. I know all about how perpetrators try to sneak their way out of being pinned for their crimes. And no, seriously, listen when people are talking to ya. I haven't even stolen anything that looks like a pot. Tell it to the judge. Now behave yourself and let me cuff you. Why is Sakuya the popo? Oh, what are you doing? Cut it out! May 1st. Oh shit! Yo, today's May 1st. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, holy shit! Are we gonna be playing this like in real time? Is that what you said? I don't know. You know what I mean. That might actually be amazing. I am. Also, by the way, of course, we're gonna get a Marisa case, like pretty soon. That just seems like the obvious choice. This article seems like kind of a pain. Ah, yeah. And it went over the word count too. Hey, Aya. What? Oh, it's just you, Mommy J. What's the problem? There isn't any. It's just that no matter how many times I said your name, you didn't respond. Oh, really? So what is it then? Why do you need to get my attention so badly? You have a request. Ah, well. So, who am I going to interview? Huh? Or maybe it's someone submitting a story? No, not that kind of request. Are you just being willfully ignorant now? Hey, Anon. Please tell me Aya's Phoenix main character? Yes, she is. Of course she is. Who else? But the pure and honest. Well, you didn't say what the request was for. That's why I've been trained. So, what is it anyway? A defense request. You've practically forgotten you do that, haven't you? I mean, to be fair, she only did it once. Like it's not like an official job, you know. But I'm really just a newspaper reporter. Being a defense attorney is way too hard. Now, don't complain. We need to go meet our client. Go get ready so we can leave soon. Yeah. Oh shit, we actually get to play now. Play in big quotation marks. Oh boy. Nothing to talk about in particular? Okay. Hey, check stuff. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get 2 stories from one event. If it actually happened all the time, I never had to worry about running out of stories. But unfortunately... Unfortunately what? Why did I get that from a sign? I can survey all I can soak in a single glance from here. Look, there's a fairy flying around. Tengu's watching. As the song says. I always write the newspaper here. I usually start working on it as soon as I wake up. I can on this whenever it gets dark. I wish it were a little brighter though. Alright. What do we got? Notebook. And of course, Madison Saguya. The police maids. Really? They should have gone fucking Kotohime here. Come on. That was such an easy choice. What a shame. It might be a good idea not to worry too much about how to defend her. Really. Alright, I guess we're... detention cell. Alright. Okay. Same day, 11:54 a.m. The SDM detention center. Oh, you really go to the... This is the real... You are going to the SDM. Yo, it's been a while, huh? You know. Well, I guess it hasn't been that long. No, that's not it. I just didn't expect someone who's just been arrested to greet me like that. Well, can't really do anything about it after it's happened, right? I'm really glad that this seems to be... So far, it's been getting the Ace Attorney humor, like, spot on. I love it. I guess so. But the case. That's why I wanted you to defend me. Okay, I'll hear you out. However... On what charges were you arrested anyway? Stealing? What's the matter? Do you really expect me to win? Hey now, I didn't steal anything this time, you know? Everyone's saying I stole some pot from Adrian, but I ain't never laid a finger on it. I hope we're talking about the physical object, the pot, a vase. Because we are talking about aiding here. From what I can tell, it's a larceny charge, and the stolen property was Mrs. Yaokaro's pot. However, when Marisa was apprehended, she didn't have it on her person. Really? Of course I wouldn't have it. If I did, I would have said so. Yes, that is certainly true. But do you have any proof that you didn't steal it? Well, give me a second because... It's the season for allergies and I'm dying. I really hope my mic muted because that was nasty. Okay. What, you don't believe me? I wouldn't lie about something like this. So you really didn't do it. Yeah, Marisa wouldn't lie, ever. That's just not what she does, obviously. Alright then, I'll take your case. I didn't hear if that helps. Okay, good. Good. Awesome, I will continue, yeah. Statement 1 placed in the court record. Okay. Hey, Muddy. It's always nice to see you. Won't get to stay too long? Ah, don't worry about it. Or just chilling. When you were arrested. I just happened to be in the area, that's all. I didn't even have the pot on me when I was arrested. You really don't have the pot? Duh. How do I have something I didn't swipe? You know that whenever I steal something, I just waltz right in and take it. But can't you use magical teleportation or telekinesis? No way, my magic's all about blowing things up. I think I should ask Corin too. He can back me up. Alright, I shall interview him later. Getting back to the subject, how much time passed from when the incident occurred until when you were arrested? Let's see here. From what I heard about it when it happened, I guess around 20 minutes or so. That doesn't sound like much time at all. They're almost too good at their job. Well, Sakuya is the one who caught me and all. I see. If she knows where an incident is happening, she can probably stop time and catch the criminal. So why doesn't she stop time for longer? Because if she stops time for too long, then the other mates will never make it to the scene. What? She stops time just long enough to take care of the important issues, so the other mates can come and handle the rest. Sure. Okay. That doesn't really make much sense to me, but... Yeah, Sakuya was the only one I saw there. For Genji's sake, thanks to this whole judicial system testing period, I can't even settle this the old-fashioned way, with spell cards. With violence. Ah, you're right. It must be difficult to fight yokai or anyone with special powers without spell cards. Yeah, and it's all that dumb Reimu's fault. Using spell cards during a trial would make them pointless, so I'm sealing their use for now. That's her excuse anyway. Well, what else could she have done? It's fine. Even if I know why she did it, it doesn't mean that I have to like it. What? Why the dumb look? I thought crows were supposed to be smart. It's nothing. Just a bit of culture shock, I guess. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. What? Now, I said I would defend you, right? And don't you forget it. By the way, just so you know, I don't even have my mini Hakero with me right now. Huh? Why not? It's in the shop. Corin's to be exact. He had it for about a week. You don't say. Statement 2, okay. Okay, that's really the only relevant info we got from this. 20 minutes after the incident occurred. Okay. Statement 3. She doesn't have the Hakero? That's important? Okay. Guess... we can check stuff. A theme, then futon. Well, what else do you expect? Candles? Covers the room in a weak light. I guess they don't use this room very much. There we go. A window that blocks out the sun. If a prisoner ever gets out of here, the first thing they'll want to do is just sunbathe. What's even the point of having a window then? If it's just gonna be closed? Alright. Let's go to Corin though. Ain't the other wall as well, but she was talking about my boy Rinosuke, so let's go meet him. Alright, got my water. Welcome. Oh, it's rather unusual for you two to visit. Feel free to look around. Very sorry, but we're not here to shop. Oh, I thought I finally had a customer for a moment there. As if you were selling any of these in the first place, but I would like to get my claws on that speedlight. Alright. There's magic? I would like to ask about the kind of magic that Mrs. Kirisame uses. Marisa. Yes, please be frank and to the point. Does Miss Kirisame use any kind of teleportation or telekinesis magic? No, I don't think so. She told me she doesn't like that kind of magic. Is that true? I can't be 100% certain, but for what it's worth, I have never seen her use anything like that. And I never seen her practice much of anything in the first place. I see. By the way, you two, rather than being the ones taking the pictures, have you considered being photographed yourselves? Huh? Well, I found an even better camera just the other day and... Haven't you learned your lesson? I was only joking. Just a prank. just forget about it, please. I mean, he didn't do anything in the end. It was only Tori. We know that. Why are they giving him? Why are they giving my boy shit for that? One more thing. Just one more thing. Yes? Could I have your signature on this, please? What is it? I see, okay. Okay then. Has been updated. It is in the care of Rinosuke Morichika for maintenance. Oh, the Hakero, right. Okay. Marisa has no special abilities. She is an ordinary magician after all. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Can I not get out of this screen? I'm kinda worried too. I'm gonna save. Just in case. Okay, escape works. I was worried I was gonna close the game. For whatever reason. There's a lot of shit here. Wow, there are a bunch of books of questionable content mixed in with this shelf of serious books. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't do my boy dirty like this. Sturdy unlocked with a key. It seems like there are a bunch of suspicious things inside. What else? What else can I check? A Buddha statue covered with dust. Does he have a sterner expression than the last time I saw it? The last time I saw it. Why is the wrapping so weird sometimes? I mean, I know I've heard experiences with translating games that the text wrapping is often one of the most annoying things to get around. I wonder if it's the same for this game. Aya checked the pot. She found a gold. She quietly placed it back inside the pot. We don't want to be caught stealing when we're defending such a case. Looks like a map of the outside world, but what does the extent of the Roman Empire mean? Reminds me of the Rebelia having a picture of the Last Supper in Touhou Soccer for whatever reason. There's something here. There we go. So this is the rumored Tokyo Tower pennant. I really want to buy this. Why do you gotta censor that? Why did it take me so long to actually figure out what it said? Alright, let's go to Entei. These cuts are gonna are gonna get really annoying. They are getting really annoying. Oh my goodness. That's quite a hole. You know. Yes? This certainly looks like Marisa's doing, don't you think? Should you really be saying that? Oh my, what do we have here? What are you doing in a place like this? Hello, I am the defense attorney for Miss Kirisame. That's so. In that case, do you think you will be able to fulfill your duties? Given the current situation, I can't say for sure. Should we really be talking to Sakuya about this? Yesterday evening, I arrested Miss Marisa Kirisame a short distance from here. She has been charged with larceny. She is suspected of stealing Miss Serin Yaokoro's pot. It seems to be a rather valuable object. But does anyone even know what the pot looks like? If I'm not mistaken, I believe that you took a picture of the very same pot at an earlier date. Huh? Oh, that's right, I remember now. So it was that pot that was stolen. I wanted to practice taking still life photos, so I asked Miss Yaokoro to take pictures of it. Yes, precisely that pot. It did appear to have some worth. Quite. The suspect took a liking to it as well, so that's enough of... Well, just the fact that no one in Gensoke would steal something like this other than Miss Marisa Kirisame or Miss Tei Inaba is enough proof. Oof. Also, I highly doubt that Miss Inaba... I keep saying that wrong. That... Reading Japanese names... Having to read Japanese names while I'm going off in English, that always catches me off guard. I highly doubt that Miss Inaba would take such a brazen approach. I can't really say you're wrong about that. So now, if you'll excuse me, it is nearly tea time. I must return to the mansion to serve milady's tea. Pot photograph, okay. Removed from your album and placed in the card record. Alright. Also, now that I think about it, this is kinda reminiscent of a case in one of the Ace Attorney games. Not exactly the same thing, but it did involve a pot as well. Oh, she's gone. Okay. Hole. There's a gaping hole in the wall. You can even enter the mansion from here. It appears so. So, let's see who's come. Still as audacious as ever. What, so I can just go in? We're just going in? Okay. Aiden's room. Just straight up to Aiden's room, huh? Oh my. Hello, I am currently serving as Miss Kirisame's defense attorney. You have my sympathies. Why exactly? I imagine you will be facing a near impossible task. Everyone's saying the same thing. An impossible request, you say. I would like to confirm if that pot that was stolen was the very same pot that Wow, my reading is not on point today. Was the very same pot that I photographed on an earlier occasion. Yes, that is correct. It was certainly a beautifully decorated pot. Thank you, but the important thing was what was Excuse me? Whatever is the matter? Why did you stop mid-sentence? I haven't the faintest idea to what you are referring. If you insist. I know she had more to say. I better keep that in mind. Day of the incident? On the day of the incident, or rather, at the time, I was not on the premises. So were you outside? Yes, I was collecting medicinal plants. It had grown late when I returned, so I was surprised by the state of affairs. Did you return later than you had intended? Yes, I did. Who else knows of this occurrence? Raisin does, but I'm not sure if Tay is aware of it. I see. Thank you very much. I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. This is a very tidy room. Packed with books about medicine. There are a lot of words that I recognize written on the spines. Aya checked the scroll. There's a secret stash hidden behind it. It was scary, so she gently put it back. A stash of what? What are we stashing? Is it the pot? A beautiful flower arrangement. That's what I thought, but they are actually for medicine. That it then? That's all we gotta do here? Do you gotta do this again? Because she did say about something about her stopping mid-sentence, so... no. What if I present the pot? To tell the truth, it really doesn't matter to me if the pot is recovered or not. Okay, thank you. Thank you about that. Alright, gotta do this. It's kinda awkward that they have two buttons to go here, but... I see. Okay, that was the 20 minutes thing. Doesn't seem too interested in it. Never mind. Never mind. That's not it. I guess that's it. That's everything here. All right. I kinda completely forgot that I could present stuff until now. Did I get anything new? Oh, this. So what's that supposed to be? And why are you shoving it in my face like that? Never mind. Nothing to talk about. Give me a hint here. Do you want to buy it? No. I feel like there's something else going on with Aiden, but we can't really do anything else here. Anything else to check? This? It's filled with all kinds of medicines. Miss Gyakuten doesn't seem too pleased. Further investigation may be hazardous to my health. Well, now comes the classic, I didn't even know this menu was a thing. And now comes the classic, let's present everything to everyone. And see what sticks. That's not it. Nope. Well, Karin has nothing to say. Marisa shouldn't say anything about... Hold on, do they have any other attacking options? No. What about Marisa? Also no. Well, that's what she told me. Do you gotta... Momiji, help me out? Or are you showing me that? Because I need a hand here. I don't know where to go. What the fuck? Did I miss anything out here? Just a hole. Is it already time for the classic Ace Attorney moment of use every item on every character? We just did that. We just did that. So I have no idea, actually. So far, if there's one thing I don't like about this game, it's how little it actually guides you towards the next objective. Because this happened on the first case as well. I mean, I'm not saying that it has to be obvious, because that would remove all the not challenge, but you know, the whole idea of investigating a crime. But you know, give me a lead. Give me something. We pretty much talked to all the relevant characters so far, so or some way to like ask the game, what am I doing now? Yeah, I thought Momiji was gonna help me out in that regard, but she's Aya doesn't want to talk to her. Well, I guess no choice then. Here we fucking go. Is there even a guide for this game? I wonder. Apparently there is. Okay, I thought I did this. But apparently not. Okay, this is dumb. I had to check that instead of the hole. I thought it was all the same thing. It was broken with pure brute force. Looks like it was caused by an explosion, judging for the burn marks. The more I investigate, the more suspicious Miss Kirisame seems. And there we go. That. I hope that doesn't happen too often. What's the matter, Aya? Is that Rumia over there? It would appear so. I only see a pitch black circle, but I'm certain that it's her. Is it Wumia time? Flying around aimlessly as usual. She can't even see where she's going, can she? Oh, I think she's going to hit that tree. It seems that way. Bingo. Go help her out, Momiji. I'd rather not. I won't even be able to see her. Ah well, I guess we have to no choice but to leave her there. Can't you help her out? Me? Help? Why? Oh yes, that's right. That's not in her contract. And what's that supposed to? Huh? I wonder what that could be. I think it fell out of the tree. It must have been knocked loose from the crash. Momiji. Yes, yes. Once is enough. Yes. And don't draw it out like that. Yes. It sounded dull and lifeless, but it will do. Fitting. So, what is it? Looks like nothing more than a piece of cloth. Cloth? Yes, and it's been singed too. Singed? That seems awfully suspicious to me. I thought it said signed at first. I would never expect to stumble upon a piece of singed cloth at a crime scene like this. Ah, yeah, the trial's about to start. We still need to get ready, so it looks like this is all the investigation we can do today. Will we be okay? We haven't found any evidence that really helps our case. Nothing else we can do about that for now. We just got to figure out what we can use against the witness the prosecution has prepared. Cloth. Red, huh? It's gonna be Moko. Right? It's gonna be Moko. Or maybe, no, maybe that's what they want me to think. We'll see. Good. I need a waiting room for that fucking text. Sup? Ugh. Huh? You tuning some coffee? I would like some coffee, but it's a little bit too early for that. We're just fine, thank you. So what's the matter? You're talking like robots or something. To put it simply, we were unable to find any conclusive evidence to prove your innocence. Well, that may be true, we did discover a few things, but I'm not sure if they exactly support our cause. Hey now, I told you I didn't do it this time. I know you didn't, but everyone else still thinks otherwise. There's evidence that points to you, but nothing that points to anyone else. You didn't have to spell it out for me. Well, in any case, please prepare yourself. This is going to be like tightrope walking during a typhoon. So do we have any chance of winning? About as much of a chance as you giving up magic. Well, stranger things have happened. Like this case for one. You're right about that. Looks like the trial is about to begin. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's patchy this time. Last time we had Remy in the prosecution. Court is now in session. Have the defense and prosecution both made their preparations? Preparations complete, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, may I have your opening statement, Miss Knowledge? Of course, Your Honor. The defendant is Miss Marisa Kirisame, being charged with larceny. The absconded article is a pod in the possession of Miss Erin Yagokoro. The defendant was arrested in the vicinity of where the incident occurred soon after the theft. While she did not have the pod when she was arrested, she is the prime suspect due to the conditions of the crime and her criminal record. She has a record? I mean, I know she does, but is it like official? That is the synopsis of the case. Oh, she's serious about this. This might be harder than I thought. So, the defendant is Miss Marisa Kirisame. Guilty. Straight up. Wait. What is it, Miss Shameimaru? You would dare object to an Emma's ruling? No, that's not it. We need to debate about this. It's a trial after all. What if the one who alerted the authorities is the one who actually did it? As usual, you have a way with words. Okay, if I were to pass judgment now, it wouldn't be much of a trial anyway. I don't remember what Eiki tells Saya in in Phantasmagoria Flower View. Because she does like call out everyone when you go fight her. Because I think Marisa was the one who gets told she lies too much, not Aya. I can't believe I had to argue just to be able to defend. Now, if the defendant will approach the stand... There she is. Your name and occupation, if you please. Man, what's your deal? Rude as ever. You're one to talk. I'm Marisa Kirisame, a very ordinary magician. I can agree with the magician part, but I don't think the very ordinary is quite right. You were apprehended on the afternoon of April 30th near Ayentei, is that correct? Yeah, pretty much. You were charged with larceny for stealing a pot, is that also correct? If you're talking about why I was arrested, then yeah. I'm not the one who stole that pot though. Just answer what you're asked. What's wrong with ya? You don't need to be all snippy. This is bad. Miss Kirisame doesn't have any spell cards right now. Should I intervene for her? Intervene? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, let's go. Stop badgering the defendant. What's the matter? Does she like the Philosopher's Stones for it? What? 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 Pachi! What did you just say? That's a fucking great line. Your voice sounds rather strained. Maybe you don't after all. What does she mean by this? Is Miss Kirisame going to start crying? So I take it that the defense will be arguing the case for the defendant's innocence? I'm not so sure if they're even on the same page. What do you have to say, Miss Shameimaru? Do I truly believe in Marisa's innocence? No. In any other case, no, but what can we do but believe? Of course we do. The defense will not compromise in our pursuit of the truth. Yeah, that's more like it. Knock him dead. Mere bravado won't get you anywhere. Looked really cool there, Aya. Okay, if that is all, let us begin. Nice emotional support, Momiji, by the way. Does the prosecution have a witness prepared? Naturally, and I believe that her testimony will be convincing and decisive. Show her to the witness stand, please. Alright, now the real battle begins. I don't know who this witness is, but I have no choice but to go full speed ahead. It's a very nice smug. Alice? Does she count as one or two? Actually. Is the dolls people? Please tell the court your name and occupation, witness. Alice Marketroid, I'm a magician. A little old to be playing with dolls, aren't we? Wow. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, AQ, what the fuck? She wished to bring it with her. I ask for your approval, Your Honor. Well, it shouldn't obstruct the proceedings, so I shall allow it. Thank you for your kind consideration, Your Honor. Now then, your testimony, please. Or witness. As long as I can leave soon afterwards. Alright, here we go. Let's see. On April 30, I unexpectedly found myself near Ayentei. Then I saw Marisa flying on her broom. It seemed like she was in a hurry for some reason. Stealing is like second nature to her, so I didn't think twice about it. That it? Yeah, I feel the same way. wasn't expecting a decisive-eyed witness count like that. I can't find any holes in it either. I hope you're already prepared to go home. Will the defense cross-examine? Yes, of course we will. What else did you think we were going to do? Now she's mad. Alright, what the... Fuck. Well, okay, what do we got? We got... non-Manissa's position. Was arrested approximately 20 minutes after the incident occurred. She does not have the Hakido. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be relevant when we have to prove that the whole... The whole... Precisely. Okay. And she has no special abilities. Medicine flying. She was in a hurry. Didn't think twice about it. Okay, let's start pressing. From where was she flying? It looked like she was leaving from A into A the way I saw it. What was her behavior at the time? Well, she was in a hurry. What do I mean by that? In a hurry? Yes, I'm fairly certain she was flying as fast as she could. Really? That's because stealing is a second, yeah, second nature. What makes you think that? She had the pod with her at the time, of course. No, she did not. She had the pod, you say. The witness told us exactly what she saw. I doubt she's leaving out any details. I believe so too. Does the defense have any further requests? Should I back off now? Maybe I should rethink this. Can you add that? Of course I do, because I believe there's a definite contradiction in her testimony. Oh, I see. So does that mean you have evidence to the contrary? Yes, of course I have proof. Please present it then. Here it is, Your Honor. It's gonna be It's gotta be this, right? She didn't have it when she was arrested. No, it is not. No, it is not. I guess a testimony isn't really good evidence for that. She does not have the mini Hakido. Do I have to present the pod itself? It's kinda weird, but I'm gonna save just in case. No, that's not it. Well, that was my only guess, so this? You sure? The evidence is clearly written right here. The defendant was arrested roughly 20 minutes after the death occurred. And regardless of that, she didn't have the pod at the time either. But the second part is what is important. Please! But the defendant is a magician. Isn't it possible that she used magic to move it away? Show evidence to refute her theory. She didn't have the. She has no ability. She's crap. No, she could not have done that. I have here a signed statement from Mr. Moichika. He states that kind of magic is not the defendant's specialty. Speciality. Is that how you say that? Whatever. She possesses no ability to use magic based on teleportation or otherwise manipulating objects. That is why she could have not committed this crime. I suppose you're one of those so-called bird brains. Shouldn't it be obvious? That's not really helping your case, Aya. Since the defendant couldn't conveniently whisk away the pod, this part of the witness testimony is false. Which means that at this point in time, I question the validity of her entire testimony. Speciality. There we go. Thank you. What is the meaning of this? That's honestly what I saw. Then please give us a more detailed testimony. I have to agree with the defense on this. The witness's testimony is entirely too vague. I can't believe this. What's the matter, witness? I'm very sorry, but I just remembered something very important. May I add it to my testimony? Are you serious? You should have said it in your initial testimony. I couldn't help it, I had forgotten about it, but now I remember what it was. Would this be something to which I am not privy? It's about half and half, but once I say it, then we'll both know everything. There's more than just you and me in the room right now, you know? Don't worry so much. Nothing must be left unsaid. Give your complete testimony this time. Yes, of course. Why are we killing Medicine, by the way? I look at a brief glimpse of her over my shoulder. That's why I was probably mistaken about her having the pot. But then I remembered something. The owner of Cutting made something that could move lost objects in his shop quickly. Into his shop. Since I remember that, I wonder why Marisa was flying off in a different direction holding something. That's very vague. Testimony is a little unclear, but I understand what you wanted to say. There's quite a bit that is new in the witness testimony, so we must cover everything thoroughly. Everyone's prejudice against Miss Kirisame is the biggest obstacle here, but I can't entirely disagree either. Now your cross-examination, Miss Shamimaru. If you can, that is. Yes, I can. Don't discount Aya either. Brief glimpse. I don't think that's it. I think that's this bothers me. What the fuck are you talking about? So that's what you remembered? Well, supposedly only in its testing phase or something. We have a written statement from him about that, so it's as good as testimony. I see. Is Mr. Rinosuke really a friend or foe? Okay, that's not it then. Flying off in a different direction. Holding something. And the something is the pot? Of course. But you don't know that for certain. In the same manner, you don't have the proof that it wasn't the pot. Thanks for pointing that out, Miss Know-It-All. Any other pearls of wisdom you'd like to share? Doesn't look like there are any holes in her testimony. We might be at a dead end. When was this again? Just after the theft occurred. Jesus. I heard an explosion too. An explosion? Didn't you see the scene of the crime? Oh, here we go. Yes, I did in fact. There was evidence of an explosion. I would think that the presence of burn marks would make that sufficiently clear. Doesn't look like I'll get anything else out of this line of questioning. No? Are you sure? We can prove the explosion wasn't her. Mistaken. Yes, mistaken. This is no small matter, you know. Well, excuse me for being mistaken. Is that enough? That's it? That's it. Alice. She's not a very pleasant person, is she? Might as well press everything. What is it? I'm about to say, you don't need to bother me like that. I had a feeling it was gonna be something like this. Can't you wait quietly for even half a second? I know you like to go fast, but please have some consideration for others. Yep. Yep, that was it. There's nothing to say here. It seems that all the progress the defense will be able to achieve. Or that is all the progress. Now, please wait, Your Honor. But you couldn't press any new information that occurred during your cross-examination, could you? That was how I saw it too. There must be a hint in something Miss Knowledge said. The problem isn't whether or not Miss Kirisame is smart enough to do it, it's a matter of character. That's what's preventing me from going anywhere. Now I shall hand down my verdict. Oh, now, should I wait or raise an objection? Yes. An objection? What is it this time, defense? You should know when to pull back. You should never pull back until the last possible second. That's something all Tengu know. So what are you saying? I'm still going at full throttle for the truth. You're an amusing one. I appreciate the compliment, but may I get to my point? If you would. Then, first of all, Miss Murgatroyd, you mentioned this in your testimony. I heard an explosion. But why not just let me present on that? Why do we gotta do all this? I don't get this game. I don't understand. What about it? It seems to me that was a mistake. But why would it be a mistake? I believe the prosecution has already realized why. Miss Murgatroyd, why did you say that? You gave them an opening. Anyway, Your Honor. What is it? As you have heard, the witness testified to hearing an explosion. That is new testimony. She gave new testimony, so it would be the only right. So it would be only right to have her amend. Oh Jesus! To have her amended to her current testimony. There we go. English, please. Yes, you are indeed correct. So, witness, please give us your testimony concerning this matter. And I hope you say everything this time. This will be your last chance. Surely the players could never figure out to press the contradiction, but they'll definitely find the scorch marks. Yeah, that is such a roundabout way to go about it. I heard a loud explosion. That's how I noticed Marisa. I don't know if she was using lasers or missiles, but the important thing is that it was Marisa. It doesn't seem like there are any problems this time. Thank goodness. Oh, but there is. But of course we're going to cross-examine, because if I don't, it's all over. Okay, I'm gonna try the obvious thing, which is the thing about the Haketo first. Though I don't trust this game to be straightforward anymore. So it's probably not gonna be that. It is that. Okay, good. Good job. Finally caught you, Miss Alice Murgatroyd. What do you mean? Weren't you listening to my testimony? Yes, and what you're basically saying is that the one who broke down the wall was the defendant, correct? Yes, isn't it obvious? It certainly seems obvious, but it's wrong. What? In that case, what did happen, Miss Shamimeru? I would like to submit new evidence to explain that, Your Honor. New evidence? At this point? What is it that would make you wait until now to submit such a thing? Because the game wouldn't let me do it. The game wouldn't let me do it earlier. That would be this. This is... We got him. Oh no. Oh yes. I have a written statement from the owner of Korindo that at this time, the defendant's symbol of destruction, her mini Hakero, is not in her possession. Unbelievable. I was unaware of such a development. It's not exactly a secret, but the defendant and the owner of Korindo informed me of this fact. But Your Honor, even if she didn't have her silly little toy, the defendant could still have used some other kind of magic to destroy the wall. Yes, I think so too. Does the defense have proof of the contrary? This is the big one. There is proof. There is no... I mean... Is there? I mean, wait, yeah, it is. Marisaka can't really do anything without her tools. That's why she's always using some shit, like throwing potions in the fighting games. She can't do shit. Wrong. I'm right though. Why are you bullying me? I guess we don't have any proof then. If the game doesn't want to go with that line of thought, then Your Honor, my client's success. I mean, basically. Unfortunately, the defense lacks any evidence to counter the prosecution's theory. I see. In that case, does the prosecution have another witness prepared? No, because we didn't expect your current witness to be so ineffective. I mean, that pretty much... But that pretty much should undo everything that we just said. We're not gonna address that at all? Okay. That seems good. Then I can reach a conclusion. I would like the prosecution to gather new evidence and prepare a new witness. Understood, Your Honor. I believe the defense also needs time to find a new evidence and further build upon their case. I appreciate the assistance, Your Honor. This brings today's proceedings to a close. I would like everyone to make thorough preparations for tomorrow. Court adjourned. Please, you gotta prove me innocent. I'm only human, you know. I could feel my life getting shorter by the second in there. You have no room to complain. It's only hard for us because of everyone's negative preconception of you. Well, I don't think it matters that much. You did a pretty good defending me in there too. Thanks a lot. Keep it up tomorrow too. You're not even paying me for this. Well, back to the old self for me. She seems to be taking that pretty well. But you did it, Aya. You managed to extend the trial for another day. But it kinda feels like delaying the inevitable. Never really thought about her being human, but she's from Kentucky, right? Wait, there are humans in Kentucky. What the fuck am I on? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we never really see her do anything without some sort of tool, whatever it might be. If you wanted to go from the PC98 stuff, then yeah. Yeah, she can pretty much do magic in those games. But you know how it is with PC98 and Windows Canon. Don't worry, just keep trying and we'll be fine. I thought you were really cool today too. Really? Well, this ship's already set sail. Might as well ride it out to the end. That's the spirit. May 2nd. Okay, we are already in the future. But that whole thing happened on May 1st, which is today. And that's amazing. Very good timing. Well, where are we going first, Aya? You seem pretty excited today, Mommy G. Of course I am. Today's trial is starting earlier than I did yesterday, so we need to hurry up and find some more evidence. Well, that is true, but I don't think we had to get up this early. Anyway, what should we focus on today? Well, we need to find some better evidence so we don't get stuck like we did yesterday. Alright, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna go pee pee real quick. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I did drink quite a bit of water when I started, so probably should have done that earlier, but anyways, we're here. I'm gonna stream this part tomorrow to keep it consistent, yeah. And that's a good idea, let's go play some Castlevania. We're gonna finish this case. We're gonna see it through. Where we got stuck. Also, by the way, that was a very short trial. Usually the way it happens in Ace Attorney games is that... Well, I mean, this is a fight game. Sure. But usually the way it happens, from what I remember, is that you get like a very long investigation period. Then you have a pretty long trial. I don't think it's the only trial you get, but you know, it takes a little bit more time to get there. Where exactly did we get stuck? Oh, Miss Murgatroyd. Remember his testimony, don't you? Yes, and I thought it was full of lies. That's what you thought too, right? This is Trail 2, right? Yep. We're going towards Trail 2. Definitely. It felt way too natural, especially about the explosion. Yeah, Alice was kinda full of shit, though. But why did she have to lie? Is there any way we can find out? Of course, Mommy G. Testimonies filled with falsehoods can provide a wealth of information. Huh? You don't know why people tell lies? I haven't the slightest idea. They lie to hide the truth. Plain and simple. I don't think that's the only reason. Of course, there are times when people lie for no reason, but this time is different. I don't think that's the only other reason. Yeah, you know very little. When that many sets of ears are present, I doubt anyone could lie without a reason. I suppose you're right. So, here's a quick question. What is the opposite of a lie? That would be the truth, right? Exactly. Which means that Alice did not want the truth to be revealed. I think I'm beginning to understand now. I'm losing brain cells reading this. If we know that Alice is lying about and prove it with evidence, it will show the court that her testimony is completely unreliable. Momentarily with the genuine, you really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? Excellent answer. Keep it up and I might even let you write an article or two. Do you mean it? Maybe. I am kinda sad that we're doing the Mommy G is Aya's assistant characterization, but you know, it is the olden days. I can understand. Actually, I still don't know what year this game came out. I can check actually. Let's see. Because I am curious about that. It is from 2009. Well, December 2009, so 2010 pretty much. So yeah, understandable. Let's see. I thought we were gonna go to Alice, but she's not available for now. Yo! Is she just naturally energetic? What's with the long face? You aren't the one in the slammer. Well, I'm still feeling awfully restricted. You just gotta know to take the good with the bad, the bright with the dark, and the counter bombs with the clip deaths. Very good. Alice's lies. Miss Kirisame, you said that you didn't steal the pot. However, Miss Murgatroyd did nothing but try to point you as a criminal with her testimony. Do you know what she would do that? If I did, I'm pretty sure I would have mentioned it already. Yes, I suppose you're right. Maybe if you think hard enough, you'll remember something. What, like what Alice pulled in the court yesterday? Ah, yes, just like her. This is no laughing matter, Mommy G. Oh. But to be perfectly honest with ya, I got no idea. Maybe Alice just felt like lying. But you think she was lying, correct? You do think she was lying. Yeah, she's gotta be. Mostly because that isn't how I remember things at all. I just don't get why. I see. Sorry, I couldn't help you out any. Well, it's alright, I guess. But you simply being the defendant wasn't helping to begin with. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I got it now. What do you got? I got it. I remember something. Really? You remember just like that? I mean, yeah, that's how it usually happens. You bet. We humans can do anything when we're serious. So, why do you think Miss Murgatroyd said what she did? If we know, we should be able to solve everything at once. No, wait a moment. That's not it. What? I can't tell you why I think Alice said what she did. What? How disappointing. Could you guys make up your mind? One minute you're ready to go, the next no drive at all. Well, I just happened to ride the wind, literally and metaphorically. Now you're starting to worry me. Anyway, even if it doesn't help you any, I remember something I can tell you about. Might as well hear what it is. I think it was about 3 days ago, while I was picking mushrooms in the forest. In the forest? You mean the forest of magic, right? Yep. The mushrooms there make some good ingredients for my magic. Anyway, back to my story. Suddenly I hear this explosion out of nowhere. An explosion? It was so loud, it probably would have been enough to take out that wall of Ainte. And just so you know, I wasn't able to use magic then either. Yes, I was certain of that. Although I would have asked, just to make sure. Wow, you're amazing, Aya. I would have asked just to make sure. What's the matter? Why are you two looking at me like that? Was it something I said? Don't worry about it. I think that's why you hesitated a bit just after I told you. Just after I told you, right? Mommy G. You're ruining my cool character here. Why are you glaring at me? My cool detective moment. Whatever, let's just get back on track. So, about the explosion. From where did you hear it coming? Give me a sec. I need to think about it. I'd say it was pretty close to the lake, probably. It was deeper in the forest from when I was hunting mushrooms. Wait, this just hit me, by the way. She heard the explosion in the Forest of Magic? Coming all the way from Ainte? Isn't that pretty far away? What's going on here? Or was it something different? Smack dab between my place and Elsa's place, and a straight shot from Korindo. Somewhere around there. Those are some rather vague directions. Didn't you go to the lake to see for yourself? You think I wanted to get close to that? You should be able to find it if you're flying. Alright then, we'll continue our investigation there. I hope you find something. I'm kinda starting to get tired of being cooped up like this. I wanna fly around on my broom and drink some tea with Reimu again. We'll investigate every last square inch. Alright, let's go. Should be the forest entrance, I guess. I'm gonna complain about this every time. Well, we're here, although I'm not sure what we're looking for. Maybe we should ask someone for help? That's a good idea, except there really isn't anyone here. Probably. Let's just look around elsewhere for now. Okay. Okay, we're not doing anything then. I guess I can check the trees. No, I'm not even allowed to do that. Oh! I saw a hand. Did I? This is like playing Flash games and seeing what things you can click on. You remember that shit? That was good. Okay, but yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, let's go to... Let's get Godin out of the way. Hit tab to find the secrets. Oh, remember that? That was the cheat. Hello, anyone home? This store doesn't seem to be terribly popular. He didn't even lock the door. It seems he has stepped out. He really should have locked the door in that case. I imagine that Reimu often takes a couple things with her when she sees it like this. Well, serve him right. Why are we so mean, Torinosuke? Okay, I can take them. Oh my god. He left the door unlocked because Marisa's in jail. It's finally safe. Looks like they haven't started repairing it yet. That's because they don't want anyone touching it until the trial is over. I hope you can wrap it up today. Otherwise, I won't be able to have the article ready in time for the next issue. I think your priorities are a little out of order. Oh, talking to Mommy G again. Mommy G? Yes? I really don't think there's much we can do, but I would like to take a closer look at that pile of rubble. I don't think it's much of an issue though. Didn't Mrs. Ayo and the other policemen inspect it already? I suppose, but I'm not sure if they're entirely used to the role yet. I'm almost positive they overlooked something. I just know there's something still in there that we can tie to the real culprit. I see that you don't like Momiji very much. I'm starting to notice that. What's wrong with the puppy here? Why are you so confident? Why do you feel like you could just assume that? When we came here on the first day, they were in the middle of investigating, weren't they? I believe so. We talked with Mrs. Ayoy too. Between then and now, not a single pebble has been moved. Huh? Trust me, my photographic eyes are as good as any camera. There is no evidence of the rubble being moved, so the possibility of something still being buried underneath it is extremely high. Even if you say that, won't we be overstepping our boundaries as a defense? You don't understand at all. Even though I'm acting as a defense attorney, I still have the hard-hitting investigative skills of a reporter. I am completely in my element. That caught me off guard. Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. Now you see. In that case, let's put our skills into use. And by your, I mean your. I need to keep looking around. Don't get sloppy now. What? You're not gonna help me? If we don't split up, we'll never make it in time. You don't even have to think about it. Just dig around until nothing's left. I mean, yeah, she's a dog. She can do it. And she's gone. Okay. Okay. Moving on. I just assumed that we had to go back to the forest. I think there are just two good Tengus and that's a dog. I don't know what Tengu I like the best. It is probably Aya, to be honest. Just because the others didn't really get much. At least yet. We haven't seen much Megumu to really settle her as a part of the Tengu society. And Hatate is just kinda there. Again, not really much of her. So yeah. It's gotta be Aya. Which one? Which one what? I don't think I gave any options here. I sure wish someone else would come along. Ah, Mr. Mochica, hey! Ah, what are you doing here, Mr. Memeru? I could ask you the same thing. I'm just taking a bit of a walk. You don't say. I'm just learning about Megumu. Was her name Megumu, or am I hearing it completely? Am I remembering it completely wrong? No, yeah, it is. It is Megumu and Meg from Unconnected Marketeers. You know the one with the tripod. May I ask you a few questions? Sure, why not? I mean, she was pretty important to the plot of Unconnected Marketeers, but honestly, the whole plot of that game is kind of a mess. Let's not even talk about that. So yeah, not really much to her character. About the explosion. Did you happen to hear an explosion in the forest approximately 3 or 4 days ago? Excuse me? Would you happen to know anything about it? Of course I know. That was me. Huh? See, I was testing this... or this. What exactly is that? I call it igniting cloth. It's an original product I plan to sell eventually. By using a special kind of magic, the cloth is rubbed together forcefully and produces heat. Why are you developing this product? Well, mostly as a way to easily light firewood. However, there's a problem with its strength, so it's not ready for practical use yet. What is the problem? It is simply too intense. During that trial, just a small square produced a huge explosion. Hey Cloudman, how you doing? Nice to see you. Haven't shown up in a while, finals week coming up. I remembered you saying something about it, so I thought that might be the case. But also, don't even worry about it, man. You worry about your life. Forgot about all about 18. I really just missed anyone talking about it when it came out. I didn't know any characters from it. My brain just skipped from 17.5 to 18.5. You really should worry about it, because I mean the game itself is, I do like it. I think it's one of the best games in those terms. The plot, I don't know about that, but the game is fun. If it ain't fun, why bother? If I weren't testing it by the lake, it likely would have turned out much worse. Have you sold it to anyone yet? Out of the question. I would never sell something so dangerous. Oh, didn't we find a... I can't check the record. But we found a cloth that was burned, so... However, while I was testing it, a few sheets were carried away by a gust of wind. Oh, okay, so it's not Moko. I did say that's what they want us to believe. No, maybe now. Maybe they want us to believe it wasn't. It wasn't. I'm playing 4D chess here. Alright? What? I recovered all but 4 or 5 sheets. Still, it requires the same temperature to ignite as gunpowder, so I don't think there will be any injuries. So there could be more out there? I'm speechless at your lack of concern. What's the situation about? Marisa got caught. Marisa got arrested because they believe she stole a pot from Erin. That's our trial. That's our case right now. And there's a big hole in the entay in one of the walls. So, you know, the obvious thought process is that someone just exploded the wall to get in. And we're trying to prove that it wasn't Marisa who did it. That doesn't matter right now. Would you say it's powerful enough to break down a wall? If there were 2 sheets, it might be strong enough. Why did you make something so dangerous? How did you? I guess he made the Hakero, so yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be that powerful. But at least I now have something to measure it by. I wonder if anyone else will find the other sheets. We did find one of those. Can you tell me something about this? Would this happen to be a piece of igniting cloth? Yes, but how exactly did you get it? We got it from Rumia, just casually passing by pure chance. Oh, it was just floating in the wind. Probably shouldn't tell him just in case. It's been burned already, but I thought that the sheets that were blown away hadn't been ignited yet. Looks like there's a lot more room for improvement than I initially thought. The important part isn't how much is left, but the firepower. It's still in testing, it will create a loud explosion when ignited. Okay. I think it's about time I return to my store. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to stop by and ask. Hesitate. Could you tell me how to get to the lake before you leave? Yeah, you know this. You live here. Just go straight all the way down this path. Thank you very much. Farewell. Let's go to the lake, I guess. Let's go to the lake and talk to Churro. I see red. No one's going to mistake this for anything bigger than a lake, that's for sure. Could that be? I should be able to fly up there and take it. Between the whole lake, the thing about the lake, Aya not knowing where the lake is, and great, this should help out quite a bit. An unused sheet of igniting cloth. So this can explode. You should be careful with that. I love how it doesn't disappear from here, by the way. Anyways. A very pretty lake with many fairies and yokai playing along the shore and in the water. It makes me want to go for a swim too. Alright. Oh, now it disappeared. A large tree. I imagine a fairy or two lives here. Alright. Let's go... Let's go check up on Momiji. Why not? What did you find? What's the dog doing? Dig up anything yet, Momiji? Oh yeah. I'm so tired. So, what do you find? We've only been away for like 10 minutes. It's alright. I looked under every last rock. Here's what I found. What is this? It looks like a button that broke off something. And if you look here, there's a bit of burned string connected to it. So a button and a string. Doesn't look like much. But anyway, you did a fine job, Momiji. Do you mean it? Yep, you did me proud. I had a feeling you could work hard today. We collected a lot of new evidence today. Did we? We only got like one new evidence. But yeah, shouldn't we start preparing for the trial? Oh, is it time already? I think I need to take a bath first, so please go on ahead of me. Try not to take long. I need to get ready myself. Button and string. Alright. I don't know what that's about, but... I'm guessing this is all going to be trying to prove that Marisa couldn't have or didn't explode the wall. Alright, it's finally time. If we can't reach the verdict today, we'll hate ourselves in the morning. Why is that? Today's the deadline for this trial. Okay, yeah. Oh, so that's it. This is gonna be the end. Anyways, do you guys think you're up for it? Of course we are. I'll put everything I have into proving you're innocent. Otherwise, it wouldn't make for a good article. Well, aren't we sure of ourselves today? So does that mean you found some convincing evidence? Without a doubt. I'd like to know where you get all this confidence from. Well, if I weren't confident, I couldn't be a reporter. But if I use what I found properly, they will be your trump cards. I won't hope for too much, but I can't do nothing but wait it out. The trial is starting now. Whatever happens, I'm sure it will turn out just fine. That sounded kinda pessimistic to me. Evidence that someone else could have done it, because clearly nobody else in Gensoke would be able to exploit a well. I mean, they can't use spell cards, so there's that. But we do know of people, plenty of people who can fuck shit up without those. The second day of the trial of Miss Kirisame is now in session. Have both sides made their preparations? Preparations complete, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Excellent. May I have your opening statement, Miss Patchouli? Of course. I wonder how she will start it off today. I'm sure she's already settled on today's course of action, though. Here's the prosecution's opening statement. During the previous trial, we were unable to reach a decision concerning Miss Kirisame, so we investigated once again. First, we questioned the defendant. As theft is part of the defendant's habitual activities, we also analyzed her past heights for patterns in her movements. Finally, we also have a problem with her boastful statements in the Boommaru newspaper, claiming, "I'm only borrowing them until I die." She finally decided to use the article I wrote about Miss Kirisame stealing from her library. In actuality, nothing that she claims to have borrowed that suited her personal taste has yet to be returned to the original owners. The defendant is naturally suspicious for the aforementioned reason, to say nothing of the eyewitness account. And the fact that she was arrested immediately after the theft occurred, we have nothing to gain by not declaring her guilty. Also, while the testimony of Miss Alice Margaroyd had a number of issues, she still notified the authorities immediately after the incident occurred. That much is indubitably certain. Jesus. In summation, the prosecution will continue to pursue the guilty verdict for Miss Kirisame. That is all. I'm dying squirrel, give me a second. Okay, I'm good. You don't think she's upset, do you? A thorough investigation indeed. Now, Miss Shameimaru? Yes? Do you have any objections to her statement? No, not at the moment, Your Honor. It seems to be mostly a statement of opinion. Very well. Your Honor, may I call the first witness? Yes, you may. Bailiff, please lead the witness to the stand. Juror, once again. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Huh? My name and witness, it's Chirna. Then just your occupation, please. Occupation? Ferry, I guess. Yeah, that's a job. Please do not bother with her, Miss Knowledge. It appears that she has forgotten about her previous experience here. Acknowledged. Is it pronounced Chirno? That's how I say it anyways. Because Cirno sounds wrong to me. And the Japanese... The Japanese name is Chiruno. So it's like I'm saying really fast. Chirno. You know. That just makes sense to me. Yeah, I remember what happened then. Marisa was there, Alice was there, and I was there. Marisa came flying from Ayantai. Alice turned to look at her. Could you say more things in one box, please? I can remember all that because I'm a genius. Oh, so is that what happened? Or should I say, what a fine performance. But she was reluctant to tell us that much. I'm not sure if you can get any kind of response out of this witness, but your cross-examination, please. What's that supposed to mean? Yes, understood. Alright. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I remember what happened then. Or do you? Nah. Were you there? Were you there though? Are you sure about that? Of course I am. You can trust me on this. That's asking for quite a lot. Pris, does she even remember? But she's the one giving testimony, so unless you have proof she's mistaken, you have no choice but to believe her. Maisa came flying from Ayantai. Alice turned to look at her. Can remember all that. But can you though? Do you remember anything else? Nope. I need to be a super genius to do that. I'm just a normal genius. Well, it's good to see some humility from her. Something odd about her testimony. Chirino must have done something else. I would like to know what you remembered. I'm still getting there, you know? Wait till I'm done talking, idiot. And it's even more shocking coming from her. The classic joke. Okay, what did I not press? This. I didn't press this. When did you see her? About the same time as the explosion? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Are you really sure about that? I wish you would not confuse the witness with such questions. That's a very... Patchy! Objection sustained. If you have any problems with her testimony, please present evidence. Aki! Yes, I understand. I shouldn't need proof to show that didn't happen. I doubt you were near A&T at that time either. Please continue with your testimony. So... She said the thing about the explosion, but... Actually, I don't have anything about when the... That seemed like a very important... Am I getting things wrong, or... Or the fact that the explosion happened 3 days ago is kinda relevant? Or one of the explosions, at least. Okay. So when you said hair, you mean Miss Kirisame. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I also remember one of the dolls disappearing too. Wow, I'm such a genius, I amaze myself sometimes. I heard nothing of the sort. I didn't say that before? No, you didn't. However, I can still support that statement. Your Honor, I have evidence to submit along with her testimony. Very well. The doll delivered to the SDM held a letter describing the sequence of events during the incident. Okay. So this is the doll that disappeared during that time? Correct. As you can see, it is holding a letter concisely stating Miss Kirisame's name and the circumstances of the theft. Because of that doll, we were able to immediately dispatch our force to the location. I see. If I may say something, I guess that's it then. We don't really have to do anything. Also, why Sally is full of shit, by the way? What does she know? What does she know? I sympathize with the defense. Thank you very much, Your Honor. That was tiring. However, it doesn't feel like you're making any new developments. The prosecution agrees, Your Honor. Any further cross-examination is futile. This eyewitness report corroborates with the actions of the defendant. That feels like decisive evidence Pachi will want to submit, but let her cook, I guess. Yeah, why wasn't that presented the last time? The court also thinks so. I believe I am ready to hand down my verdict. Any objections, Mishame Maru? Need to think fast. If I give up here, it's all over. Of course there's an objection somewhere. Oh, these are options. Is there? Yeah, obviously there's. Yet another half-hearted objection, Mishame Maru. I wasn't able to properly cross-examine the witness, however, something that happened during the cross-examination caught my attention. What would that be? Well, I would like testimony on the new fact that was revealed just a short while ago. New fact. You said something about it too, didn't you? About the disappearing doll? Yeah. But once I realized what the witness meant and submitted it as evidence, that was settled. Indeed? Well, I don't think so. No, I'm afraid not. While you did submit that doll as evidence, you did not tie it to the witness's testimony. What do you mean by that? Chirno, do you remember the color of the doll that disappeared? Pretty sure it was a yellowish kind of color. I'm glad to hear that unexpected answer. Now please look at the doll submitted as evidence. Oh? That's right. At this time we now know that the doll Chirno saw and the doll in evidence have nothing to do with each other. Well, that was pretty easy. No matter how you look at it, this doll is almost entirely clad in blue. Which means it cannot be the same doll. What is the meaning of it? That was over in like 2 seconds. that whole line? Okay. So what is the yellow doll Chirno saw? That is currently unknown. At the very least, we have verified that Chirno's account is likely false. Quite a troubling development. And there's one more troubling fact. Sending out the doll with the letter at the same moment of the explosion is entirely unbelievable. You would need to be able to stop time like Detective Isayoi. Is she a detective now? Has she earned that title? Alright. Now, Chirno, why were you unable to remember that? I imagine it's not every day you see Miss Keresame departing from an explosion like that. Huh? Of course I wasn't watching Marisa. I was looking at Alice. Huh? What? Eh? It's always gotta be this shit. I was looking at Alice because I felt like it. What is that supposed to mean? And I mean nothing. I just really like her. There's definitely something strange going on here. Order in the court. At any rate, I didn't know you were interested in that kind of thing, Chirno. What kind of thing? Is there a problem with liking Alice? Where are we going with this? While I don't entirely comprehend the situation, it is clear that Tirno was not exactly focused on the incident. The judge seems pretty shaken, but I can't blame her. I am too. She may have caused some discord, but I believe that the witness is sincere in her words. I guess so. From her general description of the defendant's actions, they add credibility to the fact that Miss Kirisame was the culprit. I know, I need to make a move here. Call that person to the witness stand. I should see how things develop. Yeah, call that person. Your Honor. What is it, Mishame-maru? The defense would like to call someone to the witness stand. Oh, I see. What do you think, Miss Knowledge? While they announce it in an ungainly manner, they must have some reason. If they have a convincing candidate in mind, I shall allow it. Bomb paper go. Very well. Now, Mishame-maru, please name your witness. Yeah, it's gotta be my boy, right? Erin did not appear again. She only said like one thing and then fucked off forever. Bring my boy in. Never mind, don't bring him. No good, choose someone else. Who are we bringing though? I'm gonna save. Alice again? I guess. We gotta find out what's up with the pistol. I wish to call Miss Alice Margaret to the stand. What are you talking about? She gave us her testimony the day before. Yes, I recall that. However, there were many unanswered questions about it. Press the prosecution, Patchy, get on the stand. She told many unnecessary lies, and I wish to know why she complicated this case even further. Her testimony did have a number of discrepancies, and she seemed to misjudge quite a few things. That is not all. While I want her to hear the proper testimony, I also think that today I can put to rest why she gave such a flimsy testimony yesterday. The defense believes that there was a specific reason for her falsified testimony. Very well. But Your Honor, get out of here, Patchy. Skill issue. As an Emma, I cannot hear falsehoods. I cannot bear falsehoods. I would also like to know what happened for her to resort to such words. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Now the court will take a recess period. During that time, please summon the witness, Miss Knowledge. Acknowledged. I don't know why that's so funny to me, that she answered with that word in particular. Court is now in recess. Alright, we're done. There we go. Ugh. It feels like we're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Indeed, but we still have one more hurdle to clear. If we can't do that, all our work will be for nothing. Patchily acknowledge. Just please do it somehow. I'm begging ya. I'm very happy while saying that. But I'm almost spent. Me too. Me too. Enough reading for one day. You were still amazing out there, Aya. I knew you could make it this far. If you say so. But those humans are the really amazing ones. Some even do this for a living. This is tough enough as a yokai. You might say that. It looks like they're about to resume the trial. Alright, I'll give it everything I got. There she is. Trial is now back in session. What are the witness' knowledge? We have called for her as requested. Please enter the courtroom, witness. Oh, she was already here. What is the meaning of all this? Why have I been called here yet again? It has to do with the matter of your testimony the previous day. It was unsatisfactory. I simply misunderstood the situation. What else do you expect from me? Unfortunately, Miss Murgatroyd, I don't think that is the case. What do you say? Everyone settle down now. Anyways, I also have questions about your testimony yesterday, Miss Alice Murgatroyd. I hope you will be able to resolve these concerns. For your sake. Alright then. Now then, Miss Shamimaru, about what did you wish for the witness to testify? First, I would like to hear about the order of events. Tell us what you did during the incident once more. And be sure to mention when you sent your doll as well. Let us hear your testimony on that matter. I don't think it will be worth the effort, though. Okay. I saw Marisa in the same moment I saw the explosion. Then I promptly sent word to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I summarized the event on a slip of paper and sent it there using one of my dolls. The doll I sent is the same one being held as evidence. It seems similar to Chirino's testimony, does it not? Yeah, but Chirino said it was yellow. She did a better job this time, but there must be something I can use to call her out. I would like to begin my cross-examination now. Okay. It's gotta be that last one. Hold on, does it say? Does it say on the doll? No, it doesn't. Okay. So all of this happened at roughly the same time as the explosion? That's right. Didn't Chirino mention that in her testimony too? Is this another dead end? No. No. No, it is not. The music is coming on. We got this. Actually, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Murgatroyd. But what? Chirino's testimony was faulty. Huh? What do you mean by that? At least you're very bad at this. In Chirino's testimony, she said that the doll you sent at the same time as the explosion was yellow. This doll is blue. Which means that it could not have been this doll. Exclamation mark. And then Chirino said that you sent the doll at the exact same time as the explosion. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you could have made. There is absolutely no way you could write that fast. Ah. So, care to explain? What happened to the yellow doll that you released at the same time as the explosion? That's... You can't say, can you? No, I can. The yellow doll flew back to my house. What? Your house? Yes, my house. I had just finished my shopping at that time. I didn't want anything to get dirty from the debris, so I sent it home ahead of me. Rather. So in Chirino's testimony, she was absolutely correct. She saw the doll that I sent to my house. Of course, I then quickly wrote a letter for another doll to send to the mansion right after. You're full of shit. But that means you let Miss Kirisame escape. Her broom seemed to be behaving oddly, and she was forced to land soon after. She is correct on that matter. The defendant was on foot when she was arrested. She was carrying the broom, but it wasn't carrying her. Oh wait, is that as far as I'm going to get? Don't give up now, Aya. Turn your point of view about the situation. Turn about? Oh, title drop? Not this game, but... Yes, that's right. For example, I can't think of any right now, but just think about the situation in reverse. Thank you, Mommy G. Very useful. Reverse. That's right, maybe if I ask about this. Why was there an explosion? I guess. I believe we might be mistaken about one of the biggest assumptions in this case. And what would that be, pray tell? Yes, I would like to know as well. Just why exactly was there an explosion in the first place? Why are we bringing that up now? Wasn't it caused by the defendant as a means of escape? Thinking about it normally, that would appear to be the case. However, I think we need to escape from our preconceived notions of the defendant. So what are you saying? Now I think it's my time to put in a bit of a show. I'll make my own explosion, an explosion of words. That's kinda lame, yeah. That's kinda lame. But go on. The answer is simple. How would the defendant have entered the premises? Huh? Oh shit. Critical hit, it was super effective. And I'm sure she's on the ropes now. Ugh. I can't believe this. I refuse to believe this. But I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to imply here. That's right, it would be utter nonsense for her to create an explosion while escaping. She makes her entrance with a bang, swiftly strikes her target, and takes off with the loot. That is Miss Kirisame's style. Oh, you certainly are right about that. I saw that photo of her flaunting her spoils on her broom in the Boom Boom Mario newspaper. Thank you very much for being a subscriber, Your Honor. But anyways, Miss Margatroyd, Miss Kirisame's usual behavior and your testimony do not match up at all. Which means your testimony is fundamentally flawed. Ugh. Wah. Wah. No, shut up, actually. Are you making assumptions of your own now? Huh? It is true that your theory is rather credible. However, it only negates Miss Margatroyd's testimony. It has no bearing on the defendant's guilt. If you see the hole in the wall at the scene of the crime, there doesn't appear to be a contradiction to me. Yes, that's right. Marisa must have done it, and I just now remember that. What? Even though this is my second time here, are you still going to call me a liar? Yes? She's so tired she's practically in pain. Be quiet, you. That is true. How do you plan on proving that Alice was lying in her testimony? I was about to show the court. That's why I would like for her to give her testimony again. Now that I've said it, there's no going back. You wish for her to give more testimony? Concerning what? Let me see. With this next testimony, I need to be able to settle everything. The explosion. Explosion. We have the bomb paper. I believe this is the logical choice. Please testify in greater detail about the explosion. Fine, I will. I have nothing to lose. So, let us have your testimony. I would like for this to be the last one. Me too, because I want to move on to Castlevania now. While I might have been mistaken, I think Marisa was heading towards Aientai at that time. I didn't notice anything until the explosion occurred. That's when I contacted the Scarlet Devil Mansion. How's that? Now I see. That makes your testimony more consistent with the events. There shouldn't even be a problem as far as time is concerned. What will the defense do? I believe that we have a right to cross-examine any and all testimony, of course. So, please begin. Alright. Let's fucking go. Oh, new music, actually. It's pretty good. And you're sure about that? If you got a problem, show me proof that I'm wrong. Rest assured, I will do just that, but that's not what I asked. Fine. I remember clearly now. Marisa was heading towards A&T. Is that acceptable? Thank you very much. So you're still insisting that you noticed the explosion? Why wouldn't I? I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should press harder? Yes. Do you have any proof that it wasn't you who set off the explosion? I don't make explosives that powerful. You do! You do! The dolls! You put gunpowder in the dolls. We know that. You actually do that. But Marisa can use magic mushrooms to do things like that. You don't say. I can use this bit of testimony. Can you? Actually, now that I remember that, there's a lot of missing potential to this. There's a lot of wasted potential, rather. Was it all over after the explosion? There was only one explosion, so I would say so. However, there was quite a bit of smoke as a result. Well, I would think that would be a given. Your Honor, the defense requests that the witness add to her testimony. Add what? I revealed new information during the cross-examination just now. It was about how the witness stated that she doesn't make explosives strong enough to break walls. I would like her to add that to her testimony. Yes, you are correct. Correct. Witness, please add that part to your testimony. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, it's all or nothing now. Oh, we're going again. Seems, again, very, very roundabout way of doing things. Yeah, yes, you are correct. Add that, Miss Metatron. While I might have been mistaken, I think Marisa was heading towards A&T, yes. No means. Of course, the explosion was not my doing, I simply had no means of doing so. I mean, you could have just added it and not have to do all this all over again, but sure. Is that satisfactory, Miss Shameimaru? Yes, absolutely, Your Honor. I will now continue my cross-examination. Alright. Are you sure you had no way of starting that explosion? If nothing else, I couldn't have used a magnet or anything like that, correct? I suppose you're right about that. I guess it's the... Nope. No, it's not that. It's one of those, but it's not that one. I'm saving. What? Oh, okay. Long last, I've got you. What? Your line of thought is like the defendant can use explosives, but you cannot. Is that right? Of course, it's simple process of elimination. If I couldn't have done it, and Chirno couldn't have done it, who else does I leave? Unfortunately, that is not the case. Get her ass. How many times do we have to say that before you comprehend such a simple... Up, Miss Knowledge, I know what I'm doing. I have new evidence that I'd like to present to the court. What was that? Oh, you surprised us once again. Could this be one of those called trump cards? It's far more powerful than any normal trump card, in a manner of speaking anyway. Now, Witness, would you happen to recognize this? But what is that? Why would I remember every little piece of cloth that I see? What is that piece of cloth? This is an original invention by the owner of Korindo called Igniting Cloth. Again, Alice didn't need this. She didn't need this to make explosions. She can just do that. Why? Igniting Cloth. Exactly. Rub it or strike it hard enough and it will ignite. However, it is currently undergoing testing at the moment, and it will explode when ignited. I would appreciate if you wouldn't bring such dangerous things into the courthouse. Please do not worry, it is harmless right now. It only ignites when it reaches the same temperature as gunpowder, so there's no danger of it igniting in open air. How do you learn of such a thing? Regardless, you have no proof that it was used in the explosion. Unfortunately for you, I do have proof. What? The button. Yeah, this. Why do you do this to me? What the I guess this first? No, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. I'm dumb. Yeah, that makes sense. I found this at the scene of the crime. If you compare it to the undamaged cloth, you can tell it's the same kind. Indeed, the material feels the same, but this piece has been singed. I take it that means this cloth has already been ignited. Very perceptive. It was recovered at the scene of the crime, so there is no doubt it was used in the explosion. The fact that it is singed makes it clear. Ugh. When I consulted the owner of Korindo, he said that a number of sheets were blown away and that he was unable to recover all of them. So I imagine she was able to obtain them in that manner. I see. With this cloth, anyone could create an explosion. Exactly. But Alice can, I'm not giving that up. Alice can do that. She has the means. Even if that is the case, there is something I don't understand. Where is the proof that I did it? You're right. I did not think that would be enough to prove you did it beyond the shadow of a doubt. But here's the evidence that will tie up this case nice and neat. Yeah, now it's this. In addition to the singed cloth, these are the other things I found at the scene of the crime. Boy. Now, Miss Margatroin, may I compare this with the doll you're currently holding? Ah. What's the problem, Witness? The way I see it, the material in the string is similar to material in the doll you're holding. I would like to confirm my theory. No, I will not let you. Why not, Witness? Your denial is the same as testimony. Oh, wow. It was a long journey, but we finally reached the end. Your Honor, may I present my personal opinion? Proceed. I believe that Miss Margatroyd made the doll using the igniting cloth. She doesn't usually carry that doll with her when she leaves the house. However, it's the one that she has been carrying for the last 2 days. I believe that the doll that is currently in evidence is the one she usually carries, and it gives her a sense of security. Is that right? Yes, it is just as you say. I didn't expect to be driven into a corner like this either. I imagine it must be difficult for you to admit that, Miss Margatroyd. If you were dealing with a more wily fox, they may have used that to their advantage, although I can't say your defense was terribly gracious. Oh no, that's not fair. You're taking all the good lands. Stop picking on Alice. Chirno, get out of here. Chirno? If you're gonna fight, I'm right here, Bird Brain. Huh? Why can't you tell what is going on right now? Your cluelessness is stunning. Was that hold it just now? That was me, Your Honor. Finally! Jeez! Oh, you're the plaintiff in this case, correct? I apologize for the disturbance. Even so, I did not wish to appear here today. We already have our confession. What else is there to discuss? There's one more issue. It is embarrassing to admit, so I would honestly rather not say it. But it must be said. Where is this going? What are you getting at? What I have to say concerns this case. But first, may I give Chirino something to eat? You may not. You may not do that. Is that really necessary? Yes, it is entirely necessary, Your Honor. In that case, by all means. What is it? Smells good. Here, eat up. I think you'll like it. What is she, a dog? Right down the hatch. Yummy. Huh? What? What am I doing here? The words of a true idiot. I'm not no idiot. Just as I thought. What is that you thought? I have no idea what's going on. I'm right there with you, Aya. What the fuck is happening? Of course, so I will explain everything. The whole point of this case was for me to reclaim my pod, is it not? What? What does that have to do with... Actually, I simply wanted what was in the pod. Of course, recovering the pod as well would have been wonderful, but as long as I was able to recover what the pod contained, that alone would have been sufficient. But that still means you wish to reclaim your pod. That much is certain. There's one more matter. It is the reason why I had to hide what was in the pod. And that would be... It was a failed experiment. It was an extremely potent love potion. Wait, yeah. Okay. I had an idea that it was gonna be that. That said, I kept thinking that's that's the dumbest thing. They wouldn't do that. Here we are. The lesbian juice. Yes. Well, why would you make something like that? You wouldn't perhaps be interested in... Please, that's enough. Make no mistake, I said it was a failure, did I not? I had intended to make something entirely different, but there was a bit of an accident. And I ended up with quite a volume. I realized it would be dangerous, so I had planned to neutralize it. So I stored it in the pot in the meantime, except it was stolen before I could do anything else. I see. In what would have normally been a small matter, you thought to have a trial as a means of recovering what was in the pot. Precisely, except under the pretense of simply wishing to reclaim the pot itself. Publicly admitting that I made a mistake in creating medicine is rather embarrassing for me, so I kept quiet until the explosion occurred. Also, that is the problem here? That is the concern? But I really should have said that from the beginning. The very moment I noticed it was missing. So the reason why Chirino took an interest in Miss Murgatroyd was because of the contents of the pot? It appears so. You also saw the effects of the antidote. So it raises their intelligence slightly and allows them to be more direct in their words and actions as well? Well, it's just a hypothesis, but I imagine that you would do anything for the person you like, right? She did get pretty far out there. Well, that much should be expected. Yeah, it's nothing to be proud of. Everyone's starting to get a little mushy. Now the missile is Murgatroyd? Yes? Would you care to explain your actions? Well, the fact of the matter is, I just wanted some friends. Alright, this is 2009. Right. I see. So that means you had prior knowledge of the contents of the pot, correct? I didn't realize it was a love potion, though. A short while before, I overheard a conversation between Erin and Dudongain while they were walking. I simply thought it was a drug that made people get along with each other. Ah, so that's how you found out. It's true that I didn't mention it was a love potion until later in the conversation. I also heard that you were planning on disposing of it soon, so I was trying to come up with a plan on the way home, but I couldn't think of anything. So what, did you just blow it up? Plan B? Plan bomb? And that's when I saw the igniting cloth that the Korindo person was testing, fluttering in the wind. So does that mean that you were planning on posing as Miss Kirisame from the start? No, nothing like that. I couldn't figure out how to lead her there. I had originally planned for Chirino and Marisa to be there. I gave Chirino a snack I mixed the drug into. Well, I imagine it wasn't terribly hard to convince her to take it. Chirino would take candy from anyone, stranger or not. That's dangerous, kids, don't do that. But I had no idea it would have such a strong effect on her. After she ate the snack, she suddenly seemed very interested in whatever I said. That's when I thought to use her to help me blame Marisa for the theft. Marisa, can you ever forgive me? Huh? Ah, sure, why not? You did fess up and all. She wanted Marisa to steal the precious thing, I see. Your Honor, this whole affair was my fault. Can you please take that into consideration when you pass judgment on her? I shall. But first, I believe we have reached an end to our current trial. It turned out that the style of the incident had substance as well. Alright, I did it. Now I shall pass judgment on the defendant. As improbable as it is, Miss Marisa Kirisame is not guilty. Clap, clap, clap. We did it. Man, you sure saved my head out there. If I had to go back to that cell, I'd go crazy or something. That was awfully tiring. I hope you learned from this experience and improve your behavior from now on. But you didn't do anything though. That was like fighting against the wind. I thought you guys rode on the wind, it said. You have us there. Ah, now that I think about it, there was something I've been meaning to ask you. Why were you near A&T at the time of the incident, Miss Kirisame? Yeah, I was wondering that myself. What were you doing over there? If she says that she was planning to steal it... Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. Feast your ass on this. Wow, what a beautiful... I knew it! Wow, what a beautiful necklace. Wait, what does this have to do with... Yeah, it's a real beaut. I think I'm quite ashamed to it. It really is quite lovely. Nah. Nah. How do I do things here? I don't know how to use this site. Where's my... I should figure out the the chat stuff eventually. Well, whatever. Let's continue. It really is quite lovely. Now, wait a moment. Where did you get this? Hey, Entei. Of course. Excuse me? What? I saw Dongen wearing a while back. Wearing it ever since I laid eyes on it. Right click? Okay. There we go. Thank you. That wasn't working for me, but now it did. Very nice music loop. I thought it was the perfect chance to go swipe it, but then I got arrested out of nowhere. I had no idea how they found out so quickly, it was pretty shocking. But you know, I'm only borrowing it. They can't take it back after I kick the bucket. Mommy G. Yes, I'm on it. Oh really? That's very interesting. What exactly do you like about it? It's gotta be the emerald in the middle. It's a pretty good size, ain't it? About as big as the tip of my pinky. Is that so? How big is that compared to other gemstones? Haven't a clue. It's easy for impurities to get mixed into emeralds, and ones without a scratch that are this big and clear are few and far between. I bet this is the most valuable emerald in Sokyo. Of course, it's no diamond or anything. So you're saying that? Yep, this baby is a real gem of a gem. There's a saying among jewelers that when you're doing something impossible, it's like looking for a flawless emerald. Really? I had no idea, that's very interesting. Come on, Mommy G, the story's about to get away. Oops, look at the time, better get going. Now that I've been released from that birdcage, I feel like cruising on my broom. Catch you later then. Thanks a ton for defending me again. Hold it right there, mighty Sakiri-sama. What now? I'm arresting you on charges for stealing a necklace from Entei. Oh shoot! Give yourself up and come along quietly. Not on your life. I said wait! After we went through all that to prove her innocent. What a pity. But you reap what you sow after all. You reap what you... Aya? What am I supposed to do about this feeling of just running away from everything? I swear I will do it. Please don't be upset, Aya. That's it. We're going home now, and we're drinking until we forget all about this. Please wait up, Aya. Alright. That's that. To be continued in chapter 3. Well, that was miles better than the first one. But it still had I still have some issues with it, especially near the beginning. But yeah. Who's next? Like the moon's rays, Suika Ibuki is in a coma. Suika Ibuki is in a coma due to drinking Oni killer sake. And the one who poured the deadly drink is Reimu? The truth is hidden behind the scenes. Alright, next time Suika's dying. By the way. Alright. Yeah, I was wondering when we were gonna get to the murders. I guess pretty fucking soon. Alright. Okay.